absolute best website I've found for parts research for my BMW. I go up there to Google. It pops right up. I found it here recently again as I prepared for this video. So Real OEM BMW parts catalog. You click there. Click to enter. A couple ways to figure out what your catalog is. If you know what your VIN number is, it asks you for the last 7 digits of your VIN. Or if you know what kind of car you got. I want a car and I want the current catalog. I've got the 5 Series. I know it's an E39, but that's 1995 to 2003. I've got, it pops up here, you have to select one. I've got the sedan, and I've got the 530i, so I'll select it. It's a U.S. market car, and then mine was the production of late 2002. And it's the M54 engine with an automatic transmission. And once you've done all of that, it comes up with browse parts. Once that pops up, there's all your different selections there. Okay, and just to look at it the other direction, you're there on Real OEM, click to enter. My serial number, believe it or not, is actually pretty simple. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we'll search, and here it pops up. Is everything that I said it was going to be, and now just browse parts, and boom, we're in. Okay, information overload is quite possible on this website. You're going to wind up looking at quite a bit of stuff. What's broke on your car, and you're going to be able to figure out what the part numbers are pretty easily. It's possible to get confused at times, but let's do something for an example. For example, so how about in the fuel system here? Let's see here. What do we want to look at? I had an issue with my intake boots. This boot right here and this boot right here in between the two when I bought the car were dry rot, and they had put it together with black electrical tape. Okay, so that's looks like part number 7 and part number 3. Let's see here, part number 3, rubber boot. So you go in here and you basically, you're going to go ahead and copy what that paste number is. Okay, you go over to Amazon real quick. We came over, we cut, you're copied, so that we can go paste that in. Just go ahead and paste that right in there, and let's see what Amazon has to say. Holy cow, there they are. There's the parts. A wildly different price points for a lot of these things, so that tells me maybe we should shop around a little bit. Actually, I went to eBay and bought mine there, got them from auction. Somebody had both of them together. So you just paste that part number in there and see what comes up. And I bet, yep, lo and behold, there they go, genuine parts. How about that? Okay, so a pretty common thing is the oil filter changes, air filter changes. Let's go take a look at that. So the air filter, brewing up a video for that, so I thought I'd do the part finding here. Actually, that winds up, it's in the fuel preparation system section, and on this BMW they call it the intake muffler. So that's the whole assembly there. This is a little thing that holds the air filter. The air filter there you can see is item number 2. If you click on the number 2, it highlights down here what the part number is. Also, interesting kind of thing is in some of these parts they've got little pictures. Click on the picture, it pops up and it shows you what that clip looks like. I thought that was pretty cool. But anyways, here's the air filter element, and it tells me that it's superseding this old part number, so we'll go click that. Yep, so again, just copy that guy, drag her on over to Amazon, paste that right in there, search, pops right up. That was the MAN C25 filter. If you click on this, I did purchase this one back on November 6th, and Amazon's telling me they agree that that part fits. So all in all, pretty good little program here with RealOEM.com. Not affiliated with it. I don't think it costs any money to use it. Great tool. You'll always be able to find your part numbers. Well, for the most part anyways. Yeah, okay, so another example here. The intake air temperature sensor went bad in this car. Actually, it was bad when I bought it. Throwing a code for it. Pretty simple repair. Devil of a part to find. So it's in the engine section here. Scroll down. It's in the intake manifold, in the intake manifold system. Click on that guy, and here she is right here. That's the temperature sensor. If you click on number 3, you can see temperature sensor air. Number 4 that went with it's the O-ring, but that comes with it when you buy it. So you click on that part, and there it is. So now that we have the part numbers, pretty standard, right? Just go highlight, copy, and then head on over to Amazon. Paste that guy right up in there and search and see what pops up. I know that says $23, but then there's shipping associated with it. This is Prime, $27.70. That's the one that I would pick so I could get the free shipping, and that's the part that I bought. There's another video that shows how I installed that. That's a really good picture of that, by the way, too. Wow, much better than what I was able to get into my video. But anyways, that's how I buy my parts. Alright guys, so we went to a website. We were able to pull up every part, pretty much every part imaginable on that vehicle, all the way down to some of the small little clips. We're able to get the part numbers, then we're able to go over to Amazon, go over to eBay. You can even take that number and input it into Google and see what comes up, and believe me, you're going to be shocked at the number of wholesalers and parts dealers and everybody else who sells these parts. If you're really a frugal kind of person and you really want to, limit the amount of money that you spend, go plug it into Google first and then shop around and see what you can find. Sometimes you'll find some real gongas. Some of the bigger parts, the more expensive parts, you can find used, and Google's a great place to go find those used. On the Maserati that I work on, a lot of those parts are really expensive, and so the used parts are typically quite a bit more attractive. But the problem with used parts then comes in, you don't know really the history of the part, right? So you're kind of buying an unknown quantity there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I think this video has probably got some of the best information out regarding how to go get those parts. And the other thing is that the Real OEM website that I showed you, it's a great resource for taking a look at how the engine or how the different parts go together. If you look at that and you kind of study it, you'll be able to figure out, how does this thing go together? And you'll be able to kind of have that picture in your head. Then when you go look at the parts as they actually exist on the vehicle, you'll have a better idea of what it is that you're doing and taking apart. Hope you liked it. If you liked it, do me a favor, throw a like on, let me know. I love the feedback, stroke the ego, why not? I'm having fun with these. Hopefully you're having fun seeing them. Subscribe, that would be awesome too. Negative feedback, yeah, if you got some, throw it at me, right? I'm good for a laugh, so if you got a joke for me, tell me a joke too. All right, guys, thank you.